going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars. Facing the West All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. We've got Antetokounmpo. Curry is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Embiid, and it's George in at the 3.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Here's Lebron after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And a wide open look for Irving. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thanks so much, David.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Embiid from outside. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Walker against Irving. Back to Leonard. And the pass to Harden for 3. East grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry, good.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Poked loose. Harden kicks to Leonard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And here's Walker outside. He's off on that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Harden against Curry. Now here's LeBron. D right on him. Here's KD. James lays it up and banks it in.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East All-Stars. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Harden. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Left side, Walker. Loads it up for Giannis.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Lillard dishes to Davis. And that one, good.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Here's Russell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Lillard outside from 17 feet out and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here is Russell. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
It's Beal on the wing, defended by Middleton. Middleton against Lillard. Simmons passes to Davis. Towns kicks to Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. Over Middleton. And that one's good. Lillard. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's Lowry. Out to Russell. Middleton outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Beal the pass to Lillard. He dishes it to Towns, and stolen by Russell. Middleton against Simmons.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Beal against Russell. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Towns, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Russell.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Beal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the middle. And Russell gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Towns. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Towns has got his second basket.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Feeling it out a bit. Middleton on the wing from 20 feet out. That one, no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. East All-Stars ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Aldridge out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Simmons. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Lillard in at the point. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Now, here's Aldridge. Pass to Davis. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. And they force force the shot clock violation. Great D. The West making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Anthony Davis. Leonard comes in for Ben Simmons. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Lillard. The East also changing it up. Giannis, he's checked in for Griffin. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Russell.
And the scoring mindset of Vucevic, working some real magic driving to the hole and finishing with style.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink them, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. James against Curry. Here's Aldridge. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Aldridge has got the lead up to 1 now for the West All-Stars. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by James. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Irving. Passes to James. Over George. James, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. He feeds it to Westbrook. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Thompson passes to Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Paul George with the steal. And Curry the bucket on the assist by George. 10 points for Steph Curry. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. It's a 5-point game. Leonard on the wing, covered by Giannis. And James gets it to go.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
The pass to Giannis. Outside Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Timeout.
Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Catching up on changes for the West. Towns, he's checked in for James. Kevin Durant comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Thompson. And the rejection by Harden.
Encouraging whenever Harden blocks a shot. When he defends with tenacity and intensity, he's capable of this.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And some changes here for the East. Jokic is checked in, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Curry. That free throw good from Durant.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
Now here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jokic with the bucket.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Walker against Irving. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Lowry passes to Embiid. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for George. And it's Russell in for Walker.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
Now here's Griffin. Outside Russell. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Jokic just got 6 points.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Irving kicks to Durant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. Here's Lowry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got his first bucket in this one.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Irving attacking. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Star. So for the West, and Anthony Davis is checked in for Durant. Simmons comes in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Outside for Davis. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Russell. To the inside. Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Lillard, the pass to Davis. Outside Beal, back to Davis. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Davis has got the lead up to 1 now for the West All-Stars. Outside Lowry. Chalk up 2 there. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
And Towns gets it to go. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And the shot goes in.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here is Lillard from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lillard's got 7 points. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. West All-Stars lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille. A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. They had a solid second quarter to go from a deficit at the end. Thanks for joining us, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the East All-Stars, we've got Kemba Walker, Antetokounmpo out there with Paul George. Then there's Embiid, and it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Embiid dishes to Curry. And the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. The lead is 2. Irving kicks to Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
And, you know, over time, Harden has really mastered the pump fake. Amazing watching him continue to trick the defense time and time again.
Good on both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
They double team Curry. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now, here is Harden. 7 points in the game. KD finds Leonard. It's good.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Walker with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. Lets it fly from 18. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Curry's got 17.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. Thompson comes in for Kyrie Irving. Vucevic, he's checked in for the East. Russell Westbrook comes in for Walker. Here's Curry. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. Here is Harden. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter. He's with the ball, trailing here by 8. Westbrook passes to Giannis. Curry is inside. He's covered by Thompson. 2 points. That one goes.
Timeout.
He's got 12.
Just a lovely touch on that little flob from Antetokounmpo. You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. This guy is the full and total package.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Davis is checked in for the West. Damian Lillard comes in for James Harden. Chris Middleton's checked in for the East. Now here's Thompson. Lillard surveying the D. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. Westbrook against Lillard. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Russell Westbrook. Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. And Thompson kicks to Lillard. Aldridge trying to break free.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Lillard against Middleton. Curry dishes to Vucevic from deep. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Now just a 4-point West All-Star lead. Left side Davis. Back to Lillard. Kicks to Leonard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Vucevic, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's 6 points for Vucevic. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here's Curry. He's got 22. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Lillard against Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Over to the left wing. Aldridge finds Thompson. Now Leonard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got 7 points.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Towns, he's checked in for Aldridge. Simmons comes in for Leonard. And Beal subbed in for Klay Thompson. A big group substitution here for the East. Jokic is checked in. Blake Griffin comes in for Antetokounmpo. Russell, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Lowry in for Russell Westbrook. Now Beal, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the East All-Stars. 9-point game. Russell with it. Picked up by Davis. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Off target from 3-point range. Guys a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Davis. Over Griffin. That's good from Davis on the assist by Simmons. And now it's an 11-point West All-Star lead. Here's Lowry. They need this. Offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the West All-Stars, up 11. And we'll be back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Bradley Beal. LeBron James is out there with Towns. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Here's James after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. We'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Paul George, he's checked in for the East. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Jokic. Irving passes to James. Irving surveying the floor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Jokic kicks to George. Back to Jokic. And stolen by LeBron. Fires from 14. Again, the West All-Stars.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Irving against Lowry. And George now top of the key. Griffin trying to get open. Count that bucket. George has got his first 2 points.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Now, here is Irving. The dish to James. Shoots over Griffin. Again, the West All-Star.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Down low, Russell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Now here's James. Outside Irving. Back to LeBron. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
James against George. Over Simmons. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from George. The drive by LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
East All-Stars on offense. Timeout called, East All-Stars. The West making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's James Harden in for Beal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Another shot. LeBron with some nice D. Harden the pass to Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Second chance effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What's up?
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is a real deal.
James finds Irving. Durant with it. Outside Leonard. Irving from long range. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside, George. And it falls over the rim and in.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
To the paint. Harden's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Walker. Latre kept alive. Here's Giannis. That one goes. Count it. Giannis has got 11 in the second half.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
Harden against Curry. Harden's shot is good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Durant. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Irving. Now Durant. Guarded by Embiid. Goes up to the stripe. LeBron, no luck. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Great D that time from LeBron. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Here's Walker. Good work defensively by Harden.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And so George will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 17.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
James finds Leonard. Again, the West All-Star.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Walker. And the rejection by James. Irving passes to James. And the dunk by James.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.